Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Natalie. If you are about to start a WordPress blog or a WordPress website and feel confused about how WordPress works, then this video is for you. I cover the most frequently WordPress questions. Before we begin, consider showing me a little bit of love by hitting the like button or to subscribe to my channel where I talk about all things related to WordPress websites. Open source means it's a computer program that has source code that's available to study, modify, contribute and share. Everybody can access its code. While you need to purchase a domain name and a web hosting, WordPress itself is totally free. Open source also means your data can be exported at any time, while other competitors will tend to lock you into their ecosystem, making hard to export your content. WordPress is the simplest and the most popular way to build your own website or blog. Actually, WordPress powers up over 43% of websites all over the internet. Wordpress.com is a hosting service provider run by Automatic, the company behind WordPress. Basically, if you sign up, you pay a monthly fee to create your site, and the company in return hosts your website on their web servers. You can use this to build your website. They offer a monthly and annual plans. Depending on the plan you use, it has some limitations such as installation of WordPress plugins and custom theme. I will talk about WordPress plugins in a few minutes. The best solution is to self-hosting your website. WordPress.org, on the other hand, is the free open source WordPress software that you install on your own web host to create your 100% owned website. In these days, with the help of the massive WordPress plugins and themes, you can create business websites, e-commerce stores, blogs, portfolios, resumes, forums, social networks, membership sites. In other words, pretty much anything else you can think of. The short answer is no. You don't need to be a programmer to use WordPress. You don't need to learn to code to make WordPress website. WordPress uses 4 different programming technologies to create a WordPress website: HTML, CSS, PHP, and JavaScript. You can learn how to use WordPress with zero coding. How? As an example, you can use Elementor Page Builder, which is a full page designer. Once you have an idea for a website, you will need a domain name. Depending on a TLD is the final component of a domain name. For example, in the URL given graphic, it has an additional word of .com. This is a top-level domain name. Expect to pay about $10 per year for a new domain name. There are many different companies that offer domain name registration services. They are called Register. I recommend Namecheap as it is reliable and not expensive. After getting your domain name, go to purchase a web hosting package. There are many different hosting companies out there. I recommend using SiteGround, GridGeeks, or Hostinger. Most let you automatically associate your domain name with or just purchase the domain directly with the hosting company. SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization, simply put, is a process of improving your site in terms of visibility, positioning of your website in organic search results. I recommend you use one of the 2 plugins, the Yoast or the MathRank WordPress plugins, to increase your website traffic. The WordPress Dashboard interface is called Dashboard or WP Admin Dashboard. It's the control panel for your entire WordPress website. It's where we create and manage the content and add functionality in the forms of plugins or change styling in the form of themes and more. It's important to understand where to find a WordPress admin because it's where you manage everything related to your site. You can always access your WordPress admin dashboard link by appending one / before typing WordPress admin to the URL of your WordPress installation. If you try to access the admin dashboard by appending a / before typing WordPress admin, WordPress automatically redirects you to the WordPress admin login page without any further action required. Alternatively, you can manually go straight to the WordPress admin login by visiting this link example. Each administration screen is presented in sections: the toolbar, the main navigation, the work area, and the footer area. The toolbar has links to various admin functions and it's displayed at the top. The main navigation menu is at your left-hand side, has menus with details of the administrative functions you can perform. The work area is flexible enough to allow the user to decide what fields or modules are presented in the work area. Each screen has a different set of screen options. Click on the Screen Options tab to expand the options available. Then all you have to do is to check or uncheck the desired options and then click again the Screen Options tab to collapse the screen. At the bottom in the footer area you find links to WordPress and also includes the WordPress version you are using. Is the Appearance menu item on your left-hand side. If you hover over the menu item, you get these options: Themes, Customize, Widgets, and Menus. Other options as well, sub-menu items, since I'm using the Astro theme. How do you change the color schemes for the WordPress admin panel? It's very simple. Navigate over to Users menu item and then Profile. From here, you can check or uncheck the desired color scheme. You can also turn off the WordPress toolbar here. Just uncheck the box under the Show toolbar when viewing the site. To navigate over the WordPress admin, simply select an item on the left-hand side. As an example, let's hover over the Posts menu item. Immediately, WordPress displays the 4 options to decide on: All Posts, Add New, Categories, and Tags. In a few minutes, I talk in detail about the difference between these 2 sub-menu items. A WordPress website is made of 2 basic elements: posts and pages. Posts are used to create, for example, blog content, news. They are listed on blog page. They are shown in reverse chronological order. Posts are content to be shared on social media. Usually they have a date and an author name. Pages, on the other hand, are content that they don't change much. For example, your home page, the about page, the contact page, legal disclaimers, and so on. They don't have the specificity of a blog post. Categories are meant for broad grouping of your posts. Think of these as general topics or the table of contents for your blog post. Categories are hierarchical, which means you can create subcategories. Tags should be used to describe specific details of your posts. They let you micro-categorize your content. Tags are not hierarchical. Another big difference between tags and categories is that all WordPress posts must be filled under a category, but they don't have to have tags. If you don't give your post a category, WordPress will automatically assign to the default category called uncategorized. Plugins are a key element of the WordPress ecosystem. A plugin adds functionality into your website. There are more than 50,000 plugins, which means you can find it in the WordPress repository, one plugin for just about anything. As with themes, there are both and free premium plugins. To add a plugin into your site, go to the Plugins menu tab on your WordPress sidebar. Then click Add New. You can search by feature, popular, recommended, favorites, or by entering a keyword on the right-hand search box. If you don't know the right keywords, you can scroll down the popular tags feature down below. If you have a premium WordPress plugin, you need to use the Upload plugin at the top, and it's from here you upload your zip file. Within the WordPress ecosystem, there are nearly 5,000 free themes available for WordPress. You can access them by going to Appearance and Themes. There is my Astro theme already installed. You can look up by using this and add new button, and then you do a search just like you do with the plugins. A WordPress theme is a group of files consisting of graphics, style sheets, that is CSS, and code. They dictate the overall appearance of your blog or website. Themes control everything such as the site layout or your link colors. A widget is a modular element to add a specific feature to your website. Widgets can be added to different areas of a website, such as website sidebar, the footer area, the header area. They are part of the WordPress design and layout customization options. What kind of functionality do you add with a widget? Lots of elements, such as menus, images, forms, calendars, and so on. By default, WordPress provides 6 standard user roles: shop manager, admin, editor, author, contributor, subscriber. You can customize and define multiple user profiles based on the WordPress roles, with custom user registration, a login, a password, and a recovery account customizations. Each WordPress role has a set of allowed different tasks called capabilities. A web page traditionally consists of the header, which is at the very top of your page, usually is where your logo and navigation bar go. The body is the main content is where your content goes. It includes blog posts, pages, videos, and everything else that is the main focus of your website. Sidebars. Sidebars go on the side. Different themes have different numbers of sidebar. You can normally choose to display to the right or to the left of the body. You customize the content in sidebars by adding widgets. The footer is at the bottom of the page. It often contains links, social media icons, and extra information that's important but not that important. As with sidebars, you typically edit the footer content via widgets. I hope you found this video useful to you. Please leave a big thumbs up if you like it, or subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified about new releases. Thank you so much for watching. I catch you in my next one. Bye bye!